Well, there we go. Arsenal are back. Pre-season is underway. A 2-0 win over Sydney FC out in Australia. Obviously, you shouldn't read too much into any pre-season friendly. Let that be a warning to you all. But what we're about to do is start reading lots into a pre-season friendly because, frankly, there's nothing else to talk about today. Alexandre Lacazette is the big story. He got off the score sheet just 15 minutes into his Arsenal debut, came off the bench, I think about the 68th minute, and then tucked away a lovely goal. Very composed finish. Alex Iwobi came down the right-hand side, pulled it back, and Lacazette was there to side foot home. I think what you saw there really is what a composed finisher he can be. Just didn't break his stride, didn't break sweat, tucked it away. Exactly what you want. And I know it's just a friendly, but as Arsene Wenger said after the game, it's got to be good for his confidence to get off the mark. I remember Olivier Giroud, when he first came to Arsenal, I can't remember if he scored in the friendly games, but it was sort of 6 league games before he got off the mark. It was a bit of an issue for him. I think just netting that first strike, and so quickly too, will do him wonders. And I like the way the players celebrated with him. It felt like there was some real camaraderie there. They wanted him to do well. With the possible exception of Olivier Giroud himself, but don't worry about that. Anyway, to go back to the beginning, because Lacazette did not start the game, I really thought in the first half it was all about 2 youngsters who came out of Chris Willock's shadow. Chris Willock was a very highly thought of young player who left the club this summer, went to Benfica, and as a consequence, I think he would have been on the tour. He wasn't, but in his stead, Reece Nelson was absolutely brilliant, and Chris's younger brother Joe too. Let's deal with Nelson first. He played as a right wing back. That's not his natural position. He generally plays as a number 10 or kind of an inside forward. But like Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain before him, he adapted really well, and he played with such confidence, took the game to the opposition, wanted the ball every time, wanted to beat a man, wanted to make things happen. Really encouraging from him. Willock, again, another guy more comfortable as an attacking midfielder, played in a deeper role alongside Francis Coquelin and looked very good there, actually. It looked a little bit like when Jeffrey Adelaide's asked to play in those deeper positions. He's tall, he's athletic. Yeah, it's not a comparison that's been made in the past, but he reminded a little bit of Abu Diaby. He had a burst of pace, had a bit of power, had some penetrative dribbling on him. Nearly scored a great goal, Willock. So nice for those 2 young lads to step forward. Cohen Bramall as well. What an occasion for him. What a 6 months. Playing in the non-league 6 months ago. Part of the first team squad now out in Australia. So yeah, the young players impressed. There was, a few first teamers on show. It was Per Mertesacker who opened the scoring. He started this season kind of as he finished last in brilliant form. Heroics in the FA Cup final. And then the first friendly. Scoring with a volley on the turn, not necessarily what you'd expect from Big Per, but good to see nonetheless. And I have to say I enjoyed Arsenal lining up with 3 massive centre halves. So we had Mertesacker in the middle, Christian Bielik to one side, and then Sead Kolasinac on the other side. Interesting as well that he was selected as a centre half, not a left wing back. He's got that versatility to his game. I think once the season gets underway, he's more likely to be a wing back with Monreal tucking in, but good to see we've got the option there. What else can I say? I thought Theo Walcott and Mesut Ozil looked pretty lively behind Danny Welbeck. Ozil particularly looked sharp, even at this early stage of pre-season. Second half, there were a whole raft of changes. I think every outfield player got changed around the 70th minute. Emi Martinez came on as well for Petr Cech. And it was Lacazette who doubled the lead late on. But a good start really to pre-season. It was entertaining enough. I do think, we can't derive too much from these very early games. It is really about building up fitness. But great to see the new boys in action. Great to see Lacazette off the mark. Arsenal play again in Australia on Saturday morning. Will that be the occasion for Alexandre Lacazette's first start in Arsenal colours? Anyway, I'll leave it there and I'll be back with Gunner Vlog tomorrow. Do subscribe and thank you for watching. Cheers, guys.